this is your finance and career for November of 2021. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading, hypnosis, whatever I do. Please check out my bio and everything if you would like to book a reading at enchantedSky.com. Okay, let's see what we get here. And also keep watching Metaphysical Meanderings, my podcast. It's gotten really big. I got people doing party watching now, like house parties. So watch parties, I guess that's what you call it. Anyway, so I want you to take a look at these cards because I just shuffled. Now, I do always invite you guys to watch the sign in front of you because a lot of times it's the same. There's very similar energy. And they go from one to the other sometimes, and they're very close. Other times they're not, okay? You do have a little bit different reading than the other reading I just did for Cancer, all right? Now, you're wanting something to not work out. You're wanting a new start, and you're trying to see through your way to something else, okay? All right? So I'm doing this differently. Now, there's something that's ending, but it's okay. You want it to in a way. Okay, so maybe it's your job. Maybe it's a relationship that has to do with money, but all I know is it has to do with that type of thing. Now, I don't see as much money cards in here, even though this is finance and career reading. I am seeing it's more about yourself. Now remember that this is a 5-year. It is a year of change. And it's only, 1 month, 2 months left, where the 6 is all about you, your home, your family, and being happy. So what changes did you put in this year to make yourself happy? That's the question, because you're going to get it, all right? Now, you're making plans, and they're telling you to be strong. Now, here's your card. That is your card, the card of Leo. Now, this is a card of making some plans, long-term plans. You're kind of waiting for your ship to come in, and you've put things in place. Now, this can represent the 9-to-5 job or just something that's within terms of normal society within the box, okay? So it could be the 9-to-5 job. Maybe you did some traditional investments, but something's different, because you're going forward with something. Let me give you a clarifier on that, okay? So, nope, this one jumped out at me. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's the thistle. The thistle represents a couple of different things. The thistle represents the, well, I call it a thistle, but they call it holly too sometimes, because I always say thistle. They're talking about December and Christmas. And, see, look at, now, maybe you're applying for a job. Maybe you're going for a job interview. You're not going to know any of changes till Christmas. You might be waiting right up to the last part of this year to make those changes. Okay? So just to let you know that. Now, it's around you. What's around you? A new start. Death doesn't mean death. It means death of the old and beginning of the new. And you're like riding that wave. Okay? Now you're expecting to be patient. This is the card of patience. This is the Sagittarius card. That you stay grounded, think things through, don't do anything hasty, and you're expecting that you are doing that. Now, you know you're a Leo and a fire sign. You want everything to happen yesterday. So take a deep breath, think it through. You're being very calculating right now. So, and that is a good thing because things are coming your way. Now, there is an offer of some type of money coming your way, or an opportunity coming your way in the month of November. Now, what are you doing with it? There's an idea. Maybe, you know what? I didn't think of that before. Let's do that. Now, I'm going to tell you something, a secret, because I probably read 25,000 people, seriously. And because I've been doing this for a very long time. And everybody I'm reading right now is doing something different because they just can't take it anymore. This corporate bullshit, excuse my language, is got to stop. And the Ace of Wands is the idea, the little piece that's in there, okay? And it's an idea you've had before or an opportunity that has presented itself before. So now here it comes again with more opportunity. You have to remember we're being blessed all the time from the other side. We just have to go with it, okay? So that's what that represents. Let me deal some moonology. Some moonology, okay? Now this says a new romantic cycle, so maybe there is something to do with somebody else coming your way, opening up new avenues, new thoughts, new processes for you, okay? Be bold and make the first move. You know, don't let anything happen. I mean, you're Leo, you never do. You always are the first one to do something. Although sometimes Leos procrastinate. Leo, do not do it this time, okay? Nothing's yet set in stone. So if you don't act on this, it's just going to pass you by. It's telling you to do this, okay? It's time to release negativity. So if something ain't working for you, setting your boundaries. Now, we had a full moon in Aries, the 21st of October, and it was a big one because it was releasing a lot of anger, okay? And it was in October 21st. Yeah. And like I said, it was in Aries. So what were you getting rid of so that you can move forward? And that's what's coming into November, that energy, all right? The end of a tough cycle is approaching. That means you're getting rid of what just wasn't working, and you know it. And that's why you want to start fresh. This is also a time for healing. I already showed you there was a card of healing in here, okay? Because this can be healing. There's several cards in here that can be a time of healing. I just know that you're the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Leo, and you are doing your thing. You're being you. That's what this card represents. You're being you, okay? You're extroverted, you're kind, you're persuasive in a good way. People are drawn to you. Use that talent to get what you want. Use that because those are talents. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna take a die and I'm gonna shake. Just let go. Let go if it ain't working. If something's not working, because you got to start new this month. Blessings to everybody.